The Meaning of Life speech by ColethaAlbert for Harvard Rhetoric course. And here we go. What is the meaning of life? 6 days ago, we commemorated the day the Twin Towers crumbled in New York City. 20 years later, we are fighting a global pandemic. Hundreds of thousands of people have succumbed to the virus. Per U.S. News, there are 17 countries at this moment with 0 reported cases of COVID-19. They're all islands. Mask it or casket. Wear your mask, wash your hands, wear your mask. Those are the mantras for today. If you are feeling sick, stay home. Okay? Easy, right? This was pre-vaccine rhetoric. We stayed home and we all decided we hated our service jobs. We stayed home and we all decided that Black lives do matter. We stayed home except when we were out protesting for police reform and justice for George Floyd. I am still haunted by the middle-aged man crying out to his mom. I will never forget how cold-blooded those police officers were, especially the one kneeling on George Floyd's neck. What is the meaning of George Floyd's life? His murder? Is that the meaning of our life? How we die? Per Google search on the issues affecting the meaning of American life today, the top 3 responses were: collapsing levels of trust are devastating America. Number 2, why are Americans so distrustful of each other? Number 3, falling trust in government makes it harder to solve problems, Americans say. What is the core of this distrust in America today? How does this affect the meaning of life? A study published by a Statista research department on July 7, 2021 showed that 22% of respondents said that poor leadership and a general dissatisfaction with the government were the most important problems facing the United States. The media coverage surrounding the coronavirus is distorting the actual meaning of life. To take the vaccine or not to take the vaccine? That is the question. I surveyed 10 dog owners locally. The meaning of life is having a healthy, happy dog to them all. To them all. The meaning of life is the well-being of those you care for then. Since this is 2021, I did something a little different. I asked Siri. Per Siri, the meaning of life is we are all just a speck in the vastness of time and space, but do not let that dishearten you. It takes every single part of us to make the beautiful mosaic that is our universe. The meaning of life per Siri then is that the meaning of life is living. Just live? Allow me to take a page out of President Ronald Reagan's faith at Matthew chapter 7. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Well, after reading that and knowing what Siri has said, just live. And even if you happen to be poor in spirit or lied upon or mistreated or used or are very sad, there is an other side to that. That gives meaning to life, doesn't it? I asked Siri several times if Americans should take the COVID vaccine, yes or no. She refused to answer me. I finally asked her again, "Hey Siri, what is the meaning of life?" Listen, there she goes.
Life is like a box of chocolates. So, sea salt caramel, hazelnut, sour quince love. The point is we've got options.
So you just heard what Siri said, right? Well, I asked her, um, the meaning of life, and she referred me to Nietzsche, who felt that answers to philosophy's ultimate questions do not exist. In fact, in asking such questions, we abandon the real purpose of life, which is to live creatively and boldly. I agree wholeheartedly. And, keep in mind, Siri's last answer, which is life is like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're going to get, so try to enjoy them all. Try to enjoy them all. Which brings us right back to the very beginning. The meaning of life is life. Live yours. Thank you.